Oh god, no. What's with the frame drops? What's with the frame drops? Someone cheating or something? Hey guys, it's Jamie here, and welcome back to War Thunder. If you guys have seen my War Thunder videos enough, then you know that if there's one thing I really enjoy doing in War Thunder, it's playing a tank destroyer that brings a higher tier gun to a whole battle rating lower. Because like the Mother 3, that brings the Panzer IV F2 from 3.3 to 2.3, the SU-76 brings the 76 gun from 3.7 to 2.0. In this case, this is the M10 GMC or Wolverine, and this brings the M7 3-inch gun from the M6A1 at 5.0 using the exact same gun to 3.3, almost 2 battle ratings lower, but due to the recent battle rating changes. So yeah, if you have seen my video with the M6A1 last week, then you will know how devastating this gun really is. However, there's a few kinks that this thing has for some strange reason, but I'll explain it to you when I break it down. Now, first things first, armor. Now, if you're looking at this thing from the side, does this look anything familiar to you? That is because this is actually the bottom half of a M4A2 Sherman. So yeah, basically the tank destroyer doctrine says we need a armored vehicle, armored platform that we can carry a tank destroying gun. But the vehicle needs to be, lighter, less armor, so that not only is it cheaper, it's also more mobile, so you can get into a position a lot quicker than, a Sherman. So that's pretty much the tank destroying doctrine in a nutshell. So if that's the case, you guessed it, they cut off the top half of the M4A2 Sherman, and then they replace it with a much thinner, 38mm right here, even though its slope is not the most protective thing ever. So yeah, that's something to be careful of. Now granted, this thing has add-on armor, upgrade. So that means you have tracks right here, and you'll be surprised what kind of rounds you can actually bounce if the enemy shoots this right here. But unfortunately, players in the know, they just shoot this. Because you see, this is pretty much a glaring spot right here that is not protected, not to mention, that's where your ammo is. So yeah, the sides are nothing much to look at honestly. 25mm right here, 19mm right here, and the rear 25mm right here, and 19mm right here. Not the most protective thing, but again, they did say they want a vehicle that's a little lighter. So yeah. However, with the hull lacking in armor, here's the interesting part. I'm pretty sure most of the armor went to the turret. Like 57mm right here, and it's actually sloped quite well. 44 degrees, 46, 62. So if you don't land your shots right, it's just gonna bounce. Not to mention, it's also double layered right here. So if you don't land your shots correctly, that's more than 100mm. And you might be wondering, why not just bring a big gun? I tell you, I remember last time I shot this thing with a Dicker Max upgraded shell at close range, and guess what? It did penetrate, but the gun breaches ate everything. So yeah. So if you happen to face this thing, just shoot the hull, but if this guy is playing hull down, so what can you do? Only the turret is visible. Whenever you shoot, all you shoot is this. Well, here's the thing though. This is an open top. So that means high explosive heat shell, artillery shell, it's just gonna destroy this thing pretty easily. In fact, if you land a heat shell on this thing, yeah, that's goodbye M10. And I'm pretty sure that's the reason why this thing got bumped down from 3.7 is mainly because of that. how vulnerable this thing really is. But, you know, at least it's lighter in armor, so that means about the same engine as well as the narrow tracks. But the good news is that you're more mobile in this thing. You will definitely feel that after some time of playing the Shermans, that this thing is a little more mobile, it's a little faster. Now next up we are looking at the selling point of this thing, which is the M7 3-inch cannon. And of course, this is the same as the M6A1. And just like the M6A1, this is the shell we'll be firing. M62 armor-piercing cap ballistic cap shell, and of course 149mm of penetration at point blank, and 65 grams of explosive mass. And of course, if you saw my last video in the intro, you saw me take out a bunch of German tanks. Yeah, that's how devastating this round is. No APCR, but who cares? At 3.3, this shell can pretty much penetrate almost anything you look at. And just keep in mind about one thing though, I'm not exactly sure what's going on, but for some reason, the M10 firing this shell feels like it doesn't pan angles as well as the M6A1. I'm not sure if it's just me though, but yeah, something to be careful of. And now other aspects of the gun, you only have 54 rounds, but you don't carry that many anyway. And not to mention your reloading rate is only 6.7 seconds. It's not too slow, but for some reason this is a little bit slower than the M6A1. Not entirely sure why. Negative tank gun depression, so finding an hold-out position is easy for you. But here's the thing that you need to be very careful of, is the fact that your turret rotation speed is not the most golden thing ever. 4.1 degrees per second, that's actually kinda slow. I mean, I have the upgrades and everything, the horizontal drive upgrade, as well as my gunner is actually a pretty high level in targeting. But unfortunately, that's the fastest I can book with, 4.1 degrees per second. So if you come across an M10 that's like sitting far back and sniping, don't hit on that guy, man. Like, I personally wouldn't play this thing as aggressively as you think, because of this slow turret rotation. So my best recommendation is to either play this thing like, you know, either snipe from long range, because you know at this battle rating you can pretty much pen anything you look at, or if you're playing in close quarters or you don't really have a choice because the map is pretty much a town map, what you can do is stick close to your teammates. The heavier the armor, the better. Alright, enough about the tank. Let's get into battle, and hopefully I can penetrate tanks like how I penetrate tigers and panthers with the same gun.
Attention to the map! Attention to the map! Allied forces have captured a zone.
Are you kidding me, game?
Attention to the designated grid square. Excellent! Got it! Our victory is near. The gun's reloaded!
My dude, in front.
On target. Ready up! We don't have the advantage anymore. We no longer have the advantage. The enemy's
Hey,
getting closer.
focus on the other guy. Ah, shit.
Attention to the designated grid square! The Allied forces have captured a zone. Attention to the map. If we don't do something fast, the enemy will win. Attack the B point. Attention to the map. Yes, a hit. Loaded! Attention to the map. Our
There we go. Goodness, how slow are you?
Attention to the map. Train drives have been damaged. The radio operator gun is unconscious.
You wanna do this to me right now?
The target has been destroyed.
That's not nearby game.
The enemy tank has been destroyed. Need backup. Attention to the designated grid square. The enemy has been destroyed.
Oh, you blending?
Next
Hey.
target.
Nah, he's behind the guy. I don't believe I have your range.
Got it.
He panicked. What even the hell are you? Oh, you're an Achilles! I know how to deal with you. Come on, pick again, I dare you. Nope, never mind.
Allied forces have captured a zone. Enemy forces have captured a zone.
I have no idea what invasion is causing all these recent frame drops. how about no, dude?
Somebody cover me!
Stay right there.
Attention to the map. The enemy has been destroyed.
Oh my god, what's with the frame drops? What's with the frame drops? M32, please, please, please.
Just keep it up, and victory will be ours. Repairing. Thanks.
Oh god, no.
Excellent.
What's with the frame drops? What's with the frame drops? Yeah, I'm dead. Is someone cheating or something?
A little more effort, and victory will be ours.
Take that, buddy. What's with the frame drops, man? What the hell? I'm dead. That guy finally went down. I know the guy I'm worried about.
Attack the A point! Attack the B point!
Get off our spawn, asshole.
Attention to the designated grid zone! Somebody cover me!
Sure.
Attention to the designated grid.
The guy across the bridge. Alright, his gun is decided. Oof.